Assalam-o-Alaikum.
Walaikum salam, beta. How are you? Hello. Am I audible, beta? Hello.
मैम आपकी आवाज बहुत स्लो आ रही है।
क्यों बेटा? अब ठीक है? Hello.
यस मैम अब ठीक है।
Okay. So my name is Khadija. I'm here. I'm the tutor of the chemistry class. Well, I'm pursuing my MPhil degree in University of Agriculture, Faizabad. So it was my introduction. What is your name, beta?
My name is Huren and I am in class pre-9th and I study in SLS school.
Okay, that's good. We have very short time, so come to the lecture. So it is the introductory lecture. We will discuss in rest of the classes as well. So basically here it is the nature of science in chemistry. So what is chemistry? Basically it is the branch of science which deals with how the things are made, like what they are made of, किस तरह से वो चीज़ें बनती हैं और किस तरह से वो चीज़ें एक दूसरे के साथ इंटरेक्ट करती हैं, like how they interact and make other substances and other compound we see in the universe. So it is just the course line that how we going to study about chemistry, like chemistry their branches, how they are formulate, and then about science, technology, and engineering related to chemistry. So as I already told you that chemistry is basically the branch of science that deals with the things that how they are made, what they are made of, and how they change and how they interact with each other. So, chemistry is defined as the central science investigation that materials of the universe and the continuous transformation they undergo. Like nothing is stationary, everything is just breaking and making again and again. They are continuous under transformation. So, first is like composition and structure, mapping atoms and covalent, ionic, or metallic bonding networks, like how they are bonded together. First, it is about covalent bond, which is a mutual sharing compound, like when they share electrons mutually, such as carbon, it makes covalent bond with other atoms such as carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, etc. And then there is ionic compound, which is like sharing of ions. It is not a mutual share. It is like it results in positive or negative ions or metallic bonding networks. Okay. And then there is properties and their behaviors predicting reaction under varying chemical environment, like how they are interacting in the environment with each other. Energy interactions like managing chemicals, electrical or thermal changes they are undergone. Understood?
Yes ma'am.
So first is green chemistry. Basically, in today's world, we use the green word like nature. Everything that is natural, we use a word green. It is very common term now. In higher classes, we use green for the like natural, not synthetic. So what is naturally occurring, we see it as green. Green chemistry act as the structural model for designing chemical products and manufacturing processes that reduce or entirely eliminate the use of generation of hazardous substances. I have already told that is natural, that is like not harmful for uh, human life and other animal lives or for the environment. So what is very eco-friendly, we term it as green. So green chemistry is basically like it's our hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So green chemistry is basically like we made things that are useful for other living organisms and living things. So we try to eliminate all the hazardous substances from the environment by incorporating non-toxic solvent, organic precursors. Precursors are basically substances that are used for starting any reaction or any process, and eco-friendly, that I already told, that which is eco-friendly catalysis. It prevent industrial contamination directly at the source. Like we try to make things more and more nature friendly. We try to eliminate all the hazardous, like if you see in chemical industry, all the water they release is very harmful for the aquatic life and then for the human beings which consume that water, and the living organism they consume, like we humans when we just drink water from the rivers that are somehow eliminated with industrial waste, and then the fish we consume. So it's just harmful for all the living things. The source is single, but it damaging many living organisms. First the aquatic organisms, then we have humans ultimately, which consume on that living organisms in water. So here are going to discuss about branches of chemistry as well, like science. Chemistry itself is the branch of science, and then chemistry is also divided into branches as well. First is organic chemistry. Organic chemistry basically deals with that organic compounds that are present already in nature. Okay, the 109 or round about 119 elements that naturally occurs. So this is organic chemistry. Substances containing carbon covalent bond. Basically, there are many organic compounds, but we consider mainly carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen as organic. So substances containing carbon covalent bond, excluding the simple oxide, carbonate, bicarbonate, and carbides. Like we don't include oxides, carbonates, bicarbonates, and carbides in it. So basically, only dealing with carbon is called organic chemistry. Then there is inorganic, focuses on synthesis. Inorganic means like the substances that result after the interaction of organic compounds or the secondary compound, we can say, like we synthesize it, like focusing on synthesis, structure, and behavior of elements and compound except organic hydrocarbon. Like everything except organic is all inorganic in nature. Then there is physical. Physical basically means that we can see it, we can feel it, deal with the underlying laws, physical theories, and mathematical equations explaining matter transformation. Like we know that everything is made of matter. Matter has four form, either gaseous, liquid, or plasma, or solid, but everything is somehow made up of matter, and they continuously under change. And then it comes to analytical chemistry, deal with separation, purification, analysis. Basically we go for analysis, that how the things are actually work, deals with the separation, purification. Then first we separate the things, then we purify it, then we identify and quantitative composition measurement of material, like how much they contain carbon in, like carbon dioxide. And if we're dealing with glucose, how much concentration of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen is present. So basically it is analytical, like we deal with analysis. Then it is biochemistry. Bio means life, that it is related with biology, and then chemistry, so it is a combination of biology and chemistry. Biochemistry investigate molecular composition and metabolic chemical processes that are occurring with in living organisms, that all the processes, if you Inshallah, in higher classes you will see that we have a major subject which is biochemistry, in which we deals that the chemistry that is happening inside us, like all the processes, even the kidney doing filtration is somehow is a form of chemistry. There is a whole process with related to the ions, that how our kidneys take up sodium ions, and then with the help of active transport of sodium ions, how kidney absorb water. So there is a complete chemical process in it. Even heart needs ions and chemicals for pumping blood. Okay, understood? Huran, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
आपको कोई कंफ्यूजन आप पूछ सकते हो.
No, ma'am, I'm clear.
Okay. So biochemistry is like everything that is occurring within living organism in like humans, in plants. So bio and chemistry is related. Then it comes to environmental chemistry, that study with chemical sources, that what chemicals are coming from what source of like emission, like what like industrial waste coming, and everything that we see, like for every for our welfare we just destroying the habitat. So for that examination, that how we just disturbing the environment, we have environmental chemistry, where we see it that how chemicals damaging the environment and how we can stop it. So study the chemical sources, their pathway and their interaction, and their harmful impact on humans and other living organisms. They not only affecting us, they affecting all the organisms, that I already discussed, that the industrial waste, they without purification add industrial water to the rivers, to the streams, and then we drink that water, we consume the fish inside that water. So it is basically damaging all the living life. Then again industrial, so basically it is just like environmental chemistry. Industrial deal with the large scale industrial manufacturing and optimization of chemical substances, reagents and compounds. Basically it deals with the compounds that the industries are using and that are harmful for the living organism. So we deal with that substances, that how we can make it non-hazardous for the living organisms. Then in medicinal life, and investigate drug actions, like specific drugs, specific chemicals, even hormones are chemicals. So we investigate that how specific chemical can treat some tumors or some other diseases. Investigate drug actions, biological target, metabolic transformations, and development of therapeutic chemical agents, the chemicals that are useful for treating the disorders, diseases, etc. Polymer chemistry basically focusing on polymerization reaction, that polymerization is basically making of large compounds. Uses and design of macromolecules. Macro means large. Macromolecules in uh, term of weight, molecular weight. So macromolecules such as nylon, plastic, Teflon, epoxies we use in daily life. We use a nylon for making, that my major is fishery, so we use nylon wires for making the mesh for capturing the fish. So we use that. So basically it is if they are hazardous, they are also useful in other ways. So we just took make an attempt to make the non-hazardous use of chemicals to the sorry hazardous chemical to the non-hazardous state. Then there is a geochemistry, geo for the earth, chemistry like we deal for the chemistry of the earth, chemistry of the soil, how the soil is made, how the different like place have different type of soil and different type of chemistry. in it, like analyzes chemical composition, rock mineral distribution, water bodies, and crystal rock process of earth. If you have studied in lower classes, like we see the structure of the earth, there is core, mantle, and the crust. So basically the core is the hottest, it has iron in it, okay, and then there is a mantle, and then there is a crust. So every layer is made of different chemicals. So there is a combination of different chemicals even in the formation of the earth. Then there is nuclear chemistry, as we see nuclear weapons and in wars. So it is all chemistry, but we're using it in bad way. Studies nuclear transformation, radioactive isotope decays, such as atomic powers, nuclear powers we are using to destroy humans. It is not for the welfare, it is for the destruction. So we're still using it for destroying the lives of other. Studies nuclear transformation, radioactive isotope decays, fission reaction. Fission means breakdown. Fusion reaction means making of larger compounds, yeah, larger things, and biomedical radiations. And there are astrochemistry. Examine interstellar space. Astro mean the space beyond the earth. Examine interstellar means between space compounds, molecular gas clouds, and chemical interaction of star and planet. That if we see that our earth is also surrounded by an envelope of carbon dioxide which protect us from the ozone. So still chemistry is all over the universe, even from the base of the earth like core to the space. Earth is also covered with the envelope of carbon dioxide, protect us from the ozone. Okay, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So we will close it here because they are they are different terms and they are a little bit difficult, I know that. So we will close the lecture here. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
you have any query you can ask.
No.
Is it all okay?
Yes, it's okay.
So we will proceed in the next class. You have to learn about these terms. Okay, we will discuss it
Okay.
next class.
Okay, ma'am.
So take care and Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.